Hey guys, Tracy Pelfer here. It is Tuesday night, September 9th. I was actually in bed. I had taken some cold medicine and I answered two messages. And one of them was Miss Sarah DeYoung. And normally I record Tuesday night Bible study without fail, but I was busy doing some other things. I was distracted. I'm so sorry. Well, normally I wouldn't listen to it anyway until another time, but Sarah clued me in about something, and I have to share this. I had to get up, record it, and share it because there's two or three stunning things here that I would like to point out. The first is this little snippet as Mr. Phil Kinson starts Bible study.
Microphone was turned off and I didn't even know it. Good to see you all tonight. Welcome to Bible study. And a couple minutes late because I got distracted. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Phil. Can you repeat that?
A couple minutes late because I got distracted. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love this. Now, in any other church group setting, this would be no big deal whatsoever. None. You wouldn't even blink an eye. It would be no big deal. But here's Phil, ba-dum, coming into Bible study late. A few minutes late. He was distracted. Can you imagine all of you Bible school students, present or former, for that matter? We've heard Keckle berate people who come in late to church. So it doesn't matter if you're even in the Bible school, but in the Bible school, it's significant because you will lose a whole semester. Yes, you paid for it. There will be no refund. That just gets pocketed if you are late to a class. And sometimes, maybe if there's extenuating circumstances, but for the most part, when I was in and prior to that, that was not acceptable. If you had to drive 90 miles an hour to get there down Meridian, you did it. You did it. You did it as a mom and dad going to class with your kids, maybe who will end up being parentless. But this guy, it's okay for him. Just tell him, sir, I'm a little late. I was distracted because we were told one it was you had to be there before the start of class. And just a brief reminder of how Keckle views lateness.
Got some folks coming in, please. Ushers help them to find a place. You know something, when you do church work, all you preachers and students that talk to you for a minute while everything's settling down. In church work, you have people who come on time, come late, not at all. Once in a while, it all varies. And with church members, there's not a whole lot you can say about it. They do what they want to do, and you can't really say a whole lot.
And yet, here he is saying something, and everyone there is hearing it. There's no big deal about coming late to church, is there? It doesn't stop anybody from doing anything. It doesn't disrupt anything. I hope if those were church members or visitors, they never ever come back. He doesn't even acknowledge any good reason someone may have for not being there on time. And FYI, this guy has always lived 2 minutes away from the Graham Church. So I love this. This is stunning to me because and he had to say something because he wasn't there. And that's his reason. He was distracted. Okay. It could have been for a really good reason. He could have been in the bathroom and he wasn't finished. He could have gotten a phone call from someone in distress, like a woman with 5 kids, and maybe her oldest daughter was contacting him about the dad who was abusive. Could have been that distracted him. And however, it probably only took him a couple minutes to say, "We'll pray for you, sister. We'll pray for you. We'll see. We'll see what we'll do. We'll see." Let's press on for the second item of consideration. In this one, I feel like Phil is moving more and more towards being just like Davis and Mike, and not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. In fact, it's pretty crummy.
First thing I want to talk about, do you have the slide? You do not have the slide. The slide's not in the folder, Brother Malone? Working on it. He insisted that I had it the other day, or would have, but
Jeff insisted that he would have it ready for Mr. Phil by Tuesday night. Clearly, he didn't. The disappointed dad, the disappointed boss. It's a terrible way to treat people, and that's why Jeff Malone is viewed as a tool. But aside from that, why treat someone like this in front of everyone else? Why act like this person didn't follow through and didn't do something? It's okay that he was late. He was distracted. But for Jeff, he 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 can't even wait till afterwards and say, "Oh, okay, I'll get with you later and you can tell me what's up." No. Oh, well, it seems like you told me during the week you were going to have it. Like you were assured me you were going to have it. This important thing that I needed on a slide. It's so many layers of control and guilt and humiliation. And it's some little things like this that you're not meant to have it smack you in the face. But when you take it all together, it's quite something. And what do you think Jesus even cares about? If you believe the Bible, the King James version of the Bible only, is that what matters to him? This stuff? Scolding someone kind of backhanded way, passive aggressive? Does any of this matter? What's the ultimate thing? In high control extremist groups, when there's no accountability, who's accountable to who? You're accountable to them. They're accountable to no one. But both Keckle and Phil have been in a position of being treated like this by Davis, the founder. And so they don't have enough about them to stop themselves, to step back and be self aware and stop. Oh, now here's the part. Here is the part. Pièce de résistance.
what it is, we're talking about the Fall Fun Festival.
He said fun. Keep that in mind.
But what it is, we're talking about the Fall Fun Festival.
Let's see what Phil considers fun.
And the Fall Fun Festival is going to be on October 31st. So that's actually the night of All Hallows Eve. But we're going to do something here at the church. We want all the families to know that we have a nice, safe place to have a lot of fun.
I would love for this guy to define safe. Safe for whom, Phil? For child molesters to roam freely? For abusers to run freely? You need to define terms because you guys have terms up there that are not what the general public would say safe is or fun.
There's going to be games in every one of the classrooms, 2 games per classroom, and all kinds of things. Now, we are promoting this. Now, last time when we did something, we had chairs all the way around, and some folks came and camped out for 4 hours. No.
Camped out? Really? People just sat there for 4 hours and did nothing? Maybe they're tired. Maybe they thought it was a church where they could come in and just, even when I was in the Catholic Church and I used to work in New York City, the church doors would be open all the time. Well, not all the time, not 24 hours. It was St. Patrick's Cathedral right in Midtown. And even though we're not comparing apples to apples, we're comparing an idea to an idea. Which was more welcoming? Which was more understanding and compassionate? But I could go in at lunchtime, escape the madness of the city, and just sprinkle myself with holy water, genuflect before the Eucharist, find a place to sit. It's kind of dark and cool, and just veg and just think. That was fun to me. That was enjoyable. That was refreshing and relaxing. And it felt like a haven. I didn't have to go through the whole service thing. Maybe he doesn't even consider that we're glad you came and you stayed so long. We're glad you came. We're so happy for the turnout. No, no, there's nothing mentioned about that at all. Why?
No, 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 no. There'll be no chairs at this one.
I have no idea why their microphone was so low. This is not me, and I'm not even going to try to equalize it or anything because when I do, it becomes a mess. You're just going to have to listen real close or put on headphones or something. I'm so sorry.
No, 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 no. There'll be no chairs at this one. No chairs. Well, where if I want to sit down? There will be toilet seats.
Is that supposed to be funny? I guess so, because all of the people there are laughing. Must have been funny.
Or chairs in your car. Why, preacher? Because we want people to come in and enjoy. We want families to bring their kids to enjoy.
And of course, it only stands to reason that chairs would prohibit that from happening. Where do I even begin? Where? He wants them to have fun. That's why they're not going to have chairs. Them sitting was them not having fun. Now, I'm a mom and a grandma, and I can't even imagine. Now, I did look at their video from last year's Harvest Festival. I'm not even going to play it because Phil is laughing weirdly the whole time. And I just don't want to put you through that. Maybe I will link or something to it. Maybe not. If you go, if you go into my YouTube channel and under videos, put in a put in a description of harvest, you'll get the video and you can listen to it yourself. I was trying to see where the chairs were. I didn't see them around the edge of the room. I did see some that were near the various games and things that they were playing in a big open hall. And so, is it a big deal if there's no chairs when you go to a harvest festival? Depends on where you go, I guess. Are you outside? Are you inside? Are you even in your mind? Like for me, like I said, as a mom and a grandma, I'm thinking of things like that. Uh, you have chairs for the elderly or for older parents or for parents who have issues or kids who have issues, health issues, whatever it is, a bum knee, a little kid in a stroller. You sit there while the other one plays and maybe your dad walks them around. It's a chair. He wants to control, and I know it's not just him, it has to be Mike too, because no one does anything without Mike's oversight. I can't imagine it. It's not a thing, as far as I know. A chair. He's going to control these people's fun, taking away their chairs. He tells them they can go sit on a toilet. On a toilet. Go sit on a toilet. Go sit in your car. That's so much fun. It is. Get in your car and drive away. Go in the bathroom and stay there till your family's ready to go. This is just stunning to me. It's stunning. If you decide as a group, we're not going to have chairs, why announce it? Just don't have the chairs. By announcing it, coming up with this lame thing because we want people to have fun. We want families to have fun. It does not compute. Does not compute. He didn't like. Who didn't like it? Now, I watched the video. There were a lot of people standing there moving around from thing to thing. But if Someone's going to be there 3 to 4 hours. That's what he said. They just sat there for 3 to 4 hours. They just sat. It sounds like he's talking about people who visited because he's saying in the same sentence, we want them to have fun. So we're going to take away their chairs because we're going to control. We're going to tell you what fun is. What fun is you're not going to sit down and just plop yourself down. No, you're going to move around and do things because I want to be able to take pictures and show people having fun. And fun means they're not in a chair looking bored out of their ever loving mind. We want people to have fun. So we're going to take away their chairs. Did, does he know how this even sounds? Did someone say to him afterwards, sir, really? Because I have people I'd like to invite, but they're probably going to want to sit down if they're there for that long. Maybe you should look into going to some other churches. I don't know, maybe the Victory Church down on the corner, 224th and OK Highway. Is that what it is? Go there. Keckle mentioned it. Go there. Maybe they'll have something. And maybe they'll let you sit. Maybe they'll let you sit. Maybe they'll come over and talk to you and get to know you. That's not going to happen here. It's not. Clearly. If you want to sit, go in the bathroom or go in your car because he's going to control the fun.
And it'll be from 6:30 to 9:30.
So he's not going to have chairs, and that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun from 6:30 to 9:30 at night when families have had a full day already. They've had a long, full day. And how old are the kids? And what's their attention span? And who's going to get tired? And who's going to want to sit down?
Now, we're not blocking anybody that doesn't have a child. We're not blocking them from coming, but if they do, they come just to see so that they can be sharing it as a soul winner with families.
Scratching my head on that one, but maybe someone there knows what it means.
And some people that come to our church may not have children, so that but we want them to still come and share.
Come and share what? Because this is an organization, a corporation, especially Graham Washington, that defends abusers of women and children and of child molesters, pornography addicts. You don't want to go there. You do not want to go there because you don't know who's going to be around you, around your children. Just don't go in the first place.
Okay? But if they're just, we just want it to be something where it's a fun thing, and then when we're going to be doing it on the actual October 31st, Friday night, 6:30 to 9:30, and so that you can tell all your families and friends. Now, we have these little flyers to hand out, and Sister Winters has them. So if you want some as families to hand them out to other people that you know, that'll be a great big blessing, because you're going to know people we've never met before. You have friends and relatives and such like that we've never ever met before. And so you tell them and you let them know. And so that way it'll just be a blessing. And I'm really going to promote this because I really believe that if we just do a lot for the families, that they'll realize that we really love them and God really cares.
And we show you love by no chairs. No chairs. Fun. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be such a blessing. And we want to show you how much we care about you and God cares about you. Did he sign off on it too? No chairs? And Phil, what are you going to do? Who are you going to bring? Who does Phil and his wife bring? Or are they only about follow up on the hard work of others? Are they only about going around and not supporting young children and abused moms that they said they were going to support? In other words, lying. Is that what he does? Or showing up like the Grim Reaper on somebody's doorstep to encourage them that they can leave their husband or wife if they've left the magical building, the corporation. These are sick people. You need to stay away.